Welcome back, everybody. I'm Lars, and this is another episode of the Stanley Parable. So everything looks
All of
weird.
his co-workers were
There's
gone.
a lot
What could
of
it
stuff
mean?
everywhere.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
So,
a memo.
Mr. Narrator, did you decide to spice things up a bit here? What's going on? Ha. You get no access.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't know, buddy. I don't know. Nope.
This
I
was not
still
the
don't
correct way
like
to
you.
the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah.
Standing
it.
now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he
Phew.
felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now
Any
it's
coffee?
only half there. Just a kind of, tingle. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Yep.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks
you.
you are very powerful.
Yes, I am. Oh, and now we start back up without all the clutter.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Where are they? Nope. So what? Can I just?
Oh, and I guess this is where Stanley felt he needed to be right now, in this little hallway. Here, with no distractions, to study room 417. Not to actually enter it. No. That would be far too forward. Stanley wanted to know it from the outside. To see it not just with
I
his
want
eyes,
to know you from
but
the
with his heart.
outside.
He would know room 417 as no
It
man
could've
or woman
sounded
had ever
more
known an
creepy.
office before. That ladder over there. Oh, and that little picture of a horizon or something. It's all just a never-ending parade of joy for Stanley.
Oh, this looks neat. Let's get on.
Ah, no, apparently not.
Nope, he doesn't care anymore.
When Stanley came to a set of two open...
Nope.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
Nope.
room, and Stanley knew it
Denied.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nope.
Stanley felt
That's not
lightheaded,
it.
butterflies in his stomach. But
Yeah,
eager to
butterflies
get
in
back
his
to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. I still don't like you. That's the thing.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he
Could
wasn't
jump over
5
there,
years
try
ago.
the red door, but no.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I
Yes,
realize
you
that
are.
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Wish I
Someone
could jump
you've
down
forgotten
here and
about.
escape
Please,
somehow without dying.
Stop trying to make every
I
decision
don't
by
think that's
yourself.
possible.
I'm not asking for me,
No,
I'm asking for her.
for her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To
Nope.
reach out. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Yes, I
But
did.
that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly?
I
didn't even know that was possible.
choice-making
Let me
skills,
double-check.
I guess.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How have I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley.
Nope.
You're a real person.
I'm an imposter.
I can't believe I was so mistaken.
I'm a ninja.
This is why you've been
That's
able
the
to
thing.
make correct and incorrect
Choice
choices.
ninja.
And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well,
Nope.
I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking.
I have to see a
Turn to a
man
partner
about a
and practice
horse.
saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What? Practice. So, am I...
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
8
Do
choices.
you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At
Yes,
this time,
thank you.
your
Now I
instructor
feel
will
so
guide
much
you in an
better.
exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
This game.
Welcome back.
Yes.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
I like this room. Can I... No? No, okay. Whatever. Okay, then. Let's go. This is boring. Can I? No.
Now that we know your
Crap.
choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character
I wouldn't
dying
go down there.
senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before
He's
the narrative
never,
contradiction gets
never
any worse.
rather watched
Unfortunately,
anything
it
by
seems this
George
place
R.R.
is not
Martin,
well equipped
I
to deal
guess.
with reality.
Having the main character die like at the middle of the story is just another way of like making better characters, I guess. More interesting characters. Yes. So, okay. We're back in
Almost
this room.
there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Alright, let's do it your way.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That
Okay.
means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope. Nope. Yeah, okay. Whatever.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
There's
boss's
no
office.
option to go anywhere else this time. Makes sense. Can I go? Oh no. Now this is not a bathroom anymore. He wants me to make, like, responsible choices, but he won't give me any. Okay. This...
Stepping inside his manager's office,
It's different.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
So do I press? No. Right. So speak the code. No.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
Yeah.
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I don't know if you've noticed, but Stanley doesn't have a voice. So, yeah, there's
I'm
that.
sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please
I
speak
think
the
you
code into
didn't
the receiver.
hear what I just
Otherwise, we
said.
can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Yes, I understand, but he doesn't have a voice. So, yeah.
Okay, fine. You're
You
not
can't
going to
even
do
hear
it.
me,
But you know what?
dummy.
It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this
do
one
have better things to
single
do.
thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Nope, I refuse.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always
Why?
putting the story first.
Or
I'm
suddenly-
quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Here,
Just
well,
follow
what?
my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Again, I don't like you. That's why I do all this stuff. Oh, hello.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't
This is
erase that
kinda messed
knowledge.
up.
I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that
Oh,
way.
hello.
Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Ew,
I
that's
have
funky. Okay, so building thing or no? Ooh, sorry, dude, but your game sucks.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the
Wonder if I
world that
can
was
actually
mine, and
glitch
you run
through
it into
here
the ground.
somehow.
What, did you think that would be funny?
No.
You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to.
Stanley's
He
no
understands
fun.
that if I say to
Oh,
do
there's
something,
stuff
there's a damn
burning.
good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
Nope.
That there's a world outside of you?
Nope.
You're a child.
Yep.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That's Stanley. Is it now?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
The
Are you
end.
listening to me?
Ah.
Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
If I remember correctly, this is actually the end. Or one of the endings, of course.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me?
Yeah, stop
Whatever
whining.
choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
Nope.
Choose.
Nope.
Do something.
I like this guy. This guy is cool. He just stands there.
You can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? You listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
I think this might be a good place to just stop. I think we've seen enough for now. But if there's a specific ending that you actually want me to do, then just tell me. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Take as much time as you